So the question is, should your primary planets and you have a primary target or a primary? What if you don't? Then you probably there's two things that you're going to look at when you're going through the workbook. Is one of them is, do they have the same type of client desire as you? Do they have the right type of size of client, all the stuff, turnover, all that stuff? And then also, are they at the right stage in their business? So if somebody's at the very beginning of their business and they're in the fake it stage, the fake it stage is anybody that can fog a mirror. And then you've got the make it stage, which is where a lot of us are in the room, is we're actually making some money. We know how the place is going to go. And if you're all hanging out in the make it stage and you're all going to a great place, then they're the right people. If they've got the right persona or the right target market, that doesn't have the exact target market, but close to target market, and you've got the right energy level, so you're both going for something like world domination, or you're both going for Midlands domination, or some of you are looking to ride off into the sunset and sell the business. If everybody's in that same trajectory, you're going to have a good one with the right persona and the right trajectory in their business. But you've got to evaluate that. So you could have people that are 5 years from retirement, and you're at 35, so they have the right persona, that they still want to have the same type of clients as you, but they're looking to retire and you're looking to skyrocket. So they might only be a good primary planet for a year or 2 years. But as long as you set down the ground rules, that's okay. So I'm helping them retire and they're helping take me to the roof. So Vito might need that for taking his business to the next level. So the answer is, it depends, which is a great financial advisor answer. But yes, you want to have a joined up persona, the person that you're going, and we call him Dave Smith in the book. You want to have a joined up Dave Smith and a joined up kind of story around Dave Smith, and you want to have a joined up trajectory. It doesn't have to be exact, but it has to be somewhere on the spectrum together. So great question, thank you. Jude.
So, we've never met before, have we?
No, Jude, not at all.
Just for the room.
I'll pay you later. Yes.
You mentioned me about 10 times. So, I meet a lot of micro businesses.
Yes.
I don't deal with micro businesses, but I meet a lot of micro businesses. Does your model scale to micro businesses? Because one of the things that I'm struggling with at the Chamber, I'm a director at the Chamber, the Blackpool Chamber of Commerce, and we're trying to give advice to micro businesses. These people work hundreds of hours a week for less than the minimum wage trying to create their own business. And if you actually put the amount of business, the amount of time you put into the business, into a business that actually makes some money, you'd probably go and get another job somewhere else. But does this scale with micro business? Is there you can't imagine a micro business concentrating on 8 primary people. Literally, they're in the asteroid belt. In fact, they sit in the asteroid belt. They live in the asteroid belt. How does it scale?
So how does the true gravity concept scale to a micro business? So those people are all in the fake it stage. So you got fake it, make it, take it. So if you can get 4 of those people that are actually business minded, and you guys at the Chamber are really good when you can give them a little bit of guidance towards this or a little bit of guidance towards that, towards the right accountant or the right solicitor that doesn't, or lawyer that doesn't take them and fleece them. So you can steer them in that, but then it's getting them to also look at each other. And in this group, you kick the crap out of each other sometimes by saying, "Why are you doing that?" And if those guys could say that to each other, and they're actually in a good trajectory together, it's perfectly scalable to micro, to tier 1 auto manufacturers. So it scales. And the best part about a micro business is that it's really easy to find your primary planets quickly. And then the good thing about that is if you're both in the fake, or you're all in the fake it mode, 2 of those guys possibly are going to make it to the make it mode, and they're going to need 2 more primary planets, and they're going to need to move on. So it does scale through that. And the best part about it for chambers or for BNI or for other advisors, sales advisors, legal advisors, public speaking, whatever else it is, you can deliver messages to a captive audience of 4 people or 8 people in a small room that are actually going to make each other do it because they're accountability partners in the same thing. And that's what micro businesses miss out on, is because we all sit in our own little room doing our own thing on our computer or doing whatever, we make it's okay to not do that next sales call, or it's okay to not do that because we're our own boss, and that's why I started my business. But if you have 3 other people that you have to answer to on a fortnightly basis about real business, and things sucked last month, and you're really personal about it, it's actually probably more applicable to micro businesses than macro businesses. So great question, Jude. Thank you so much. Anybody else? I know you're all hungry.